Chef Matt in the kitchen. So this time we're making cocktails, and not just any cocktails, ones with all the fixings. They look so beautiful. I mean, they're going to be three, a couple alcoholic, one non-alcoholic, so everyone is involved and can partake, right?
That's right, that's right.
They're so beautiful.
Yeah.
So your first cocktail, my friend, what are you making?
Yeah, so again, let's set things out, make life easy, right? So welcome to, MDP's bar here. So little shout out, we have a local distillery here in Toronto called Nickel 9.
Okay.
So the first cocktail we're gonna do is the Festive Spritz.
Lovely.
So this is a vodka-based cocktail. Yeah. So what I wanna do is always lots of ice. T, can you fire off 1 ounce of vodka for me here?
Got it.
We're gonna do this together. I'll pull this closer to you.
Are you making these cocktails
a lot? Yes, I am. No, I'm just kidding.
As people are walking in the door, are you waiting for them to get there?
It's a great
what's
question.
the timing on this?
It's a great question. So it depends on how many people I do have coming in.
Can I go for it?
Yes, please. 1 vodka ounce in. Thank you very much. We'll take this back over to the bar. So I always want to, if there's 20 people, obviously have things set up. Yeah. Ice and stuff, you don't want to be, you have to time it. You have to use common sense when it's coming to this kind of stuff.
You don't want it sitting out there for like half an hour.
You just don't want it sitting out. That's exactly right. Okay. So in this spritz, super simple what we're doing. So we've got our vodka in. We're just going to top up with about 3 ounces of tonic. If you notice, we're using beautiful glassware, so it's a lovely spritz little wine glass.
Gorgeous.
Sparkling wine. So again, you can feel festive and do you know what this is called?
That is a stopper.
Stopper, champagne stopper.
Champagne stopper.
I thought you were going to say maybe thingamajig kind of thing. Like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those things you have in a...
I really wanted to. It's a thingamajig.
It's a thingamajig.
But it's going to keep your bubbles on point.
It's going to keep the bubbles on point.
So that is actually... I put a spoon in mine, but that's not what you're supposed to do.
You can do that. That's a great thing to home if you do not have it. So the spoon is actually going to keep bubbles in it. Just weirdly, I guess, science. Okay. Again, here we're doing our beautiful vodka spritz. So rosemary, we're singing, we're talking festive flavors.
Yeah.
Again, let's get, everything in. I've got a little bit of frozen cranberry. And this is something, we want to finish that with a beautiful sort of holiday little thing here.
Nice.
And c'est la vie.
Is there like a name for this one?
The Festive Holiday Spritz.
Festive Holiday Spritz.
Yeah. The Festive Holiday Spritz.
It's festive. It says holidays.
It says holidays.
Very
it's very
nice.
festive. So the next drink that we want to do, you mentioned non-alcoholic cocktails, right? So non-alcohol cocktails. So
let's include everyone so they're not just hanging out with a water bottle.
And can I also say one thing that's very cool and happening, and I see it in our restaurants, I see it now all over the place, is people are having, sure, you don't have to necessarily not have up. Maybe you have one. Yeah. Because people are driving, they want to take it easy, whatever it might be. Have one. And then people are switching to these great NA cocktails, NA being non-alcoholic. And it is fantastic. It's great. So again, doesn't mean that you can't be partaking in all the fun, but just sort of be responsible. So this is easy. So again, we've rimmed our glass in candy canes. So you can do this either with corn syrup, dip it in a little bit candy canes, crushed candy canes, have some fun with it. Here I'm using just a little bit of my favorite sort of flavored bubbly. So instead of using what we did in tonic in the first one, I've got like a Mary Berry sort of holiday juice here. As you saw, we used Cava in the first one. This is a non-alcoholic Gavi, a sparkling wine.
Oh, nice.
So again, we're just going to top that right up.
We've been talking on the show about how the non-alcoholic options have come a long way.
Incredible.
They actually taste good now.
They actually do taste good. Like they actually
took a while to get there.
They taste actually incredible now, which is fantastic. Do you like rosemary?
I do.
Good, because I hope so, because 2 out of 3 drinks of here have rosemary in them. So
I love it.
Thank you for saying you do. She's like, I love this. So there's number 2.
Okay.
Okay, so let's get into number 3. Are you a classic cocktail?
Whoa, that is really nice. And that's the non-alcoholic one. This is really holiday.
It's very holiday. It screams the holiday. Speaking of which, good movie.
Is that
Holiday?
rosemary?
Great movie.
Oh, that's very good.
Makes me cry every time.
I know, right?
It really does.
Okay,
the last one. So what we want to do, if I'm a classic fan of Negroni, so like a classic sort of stirred-in cocktail.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And if you notice what I'm doing lots of ice. Don't just put one that because the reason is you don't want that to distill and just sort of blend down.
Okay. It's not going to water it down, by the way, all the ice.
No, it's not. It's not. It's actually a little bit of dilution is okay in a cocktail. We're about to show you why in a second. So again, Nickel 9, a little shout out here too. We have an orange liqueur.
Okay.
So 1 ounce is in.
Yeah.
And if I may, we're going to put that back on our bar. We've got a little bit of apple liqueur.
Nice.
So that screams holiday time.
Absolutely.
And you can just see. Amazing. Have you ever watched the movie Tom Cruise Cocktail?
Of course I have.
Partly filmed in Toronto, by the way.
Yes, I remember that.
Can you be
fun
our
factoid.
Fun factoid? Can you be our Tom Cruise
now
cocktail?
you have a way that you want me to do it?
Yeah, you just follow around the rim. So it's like a twirl. It's a wee twirl.
Oh, like
it's
this?
It's like if you're playing like the flute or something like this. That's it. Look at this.
I do so much of that, so this will be so easy.
Well, now you have 15 people coming over. That's what you're going to do. A dehydrated orange, what we have here. So, again, if you have an air fryer at home. Thank you. Yes, we're very crafty. I made this Santa hat, actually. No, I did not. Smell this for me.
I saw him take the tag off before the show.
You might have helped me take the tag off. Smell that. So this is a dehydrated orange.
That's
if you have an air fryer at home, thin slices, clementine oranges, put that in. Yes, here we go. That is a classic.
Can I, Chef?
I think you should.
Oh my gosh, Steve, I'm so sorry. Here's your beautiful shot. Now can I drink it? Okay, thanks.
Yes. The moment we've been waiting for. It's good.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
punchy.
That's
That's
lot,
punchy.
man.
Yeah, that's that.
Take it easy. Get an Uber home.
That has alcohol, exactly.
Okay,
Within
that's
reason.
a lot. They are all so beautiful, Maddie. Thank you so
pleasure.
much. Thanks for all the amazing ideas this holiday season. And go to our website. We've got all of the holiday content you need at cityline.tv.